So I'm going to talk about a couple things in this video. Sorry, I have a comb. I need to put that down. I'm making weird noises with it. I was going to talk about a couple things. I was going to talk about my STP that I got. I actually got that whenever I first started testosterone, and I actually bought it from someone else off of Facebook. I did make sure, it was not used that much. It was just kind of something they got, and then they didn't really like the way it fit for them, so they were selling it so they could get another one, kind of thing. So it was I think it's a 3 or 4 in 1, something like that. It's a FTM. I like it, but it's a little hard for packing. It just doesn't sit very well. I don't know, but it also is kind of hard to use for STP because it leaks, like, not even from the sides. It's more so from, like, I don't know, you'd have to look them up, but I would show it, but I don't know if my video is going to get flagged because it looks realistic. So we just won't show that, but it is like a V shape, kind of, and you're supposed to take like the V part and kind of tuck it to your butt, so that way it creates a seal. But my problem is, lately it's been leaking out of the butt part. Like, even though it's tucked back and there is a seal, it's still leaking somehow from that portion of it. So I don't know, I haven't really been using it that often. It's kind of a bummer a little bit because I like it, but I can show another STP that I have. Don't really like the name of it, but it's called a Go Girl, and it's honestly like the easiest one to use so far that I've experienced, even though I've only used 2. But I feel like it's the easiest one to use, especially for beginners. And it's here, I'll show it. It is wet, not because I used it, but, well, I did use it, but I just cleaned it. So this is the Go Girl. And the thing that I like about this over the FTM, like the actual realistic one, is it has the little like lip on it, so you're not gonna spill out of the sides of it, So I hate that it's pink. I hate the shape of it, all that, but it gets the job done. So you just kind of like put it against your area, and you kind of like hold, like if you're doing it with one hand, you kind of hold the top with your thumb and the bottom with these fingers against you, and you just pee, and it comes out. And it's a pretty decent sized hole, so you're not getting like backup coming back at you because it's not big enough or anything like that. So I was actually thinking you can get these at like Walmart. Honestly, that's where I got mine from, for like $10 in the camping section. So if you need an STP and you're not on a very high budget, these are awesome. You can also go on Amazon, and they have them in different colors. So I wish I would have known that, because I would have got like a brown or something that wasn't like pink. But honestly, I just use this like when I'm at home. The other cool thing about it is it does come with this little like case thing. It comes with like a little bag in it that you can put it in or whatever. But it does, you like fold it up, and then you like roll it, and it'll fit right back in this little tube. So it's really easy for like traveling, or if you want to keep it on you. It's very compact, and you could probably, maybe not in this, but if you got like a bag or something, figured out some kind of system, you could take it and like put it in your pocket or your bag or whatever. But it would be kind of a weird thing to go to your bag every time you went to the bathroom. But still, you could put it like even in your underwear probably, because it's not going to stick out. It's not hard. That's my problem with the FTM, is that it's the material that it is. I wanted to use it as a packer and an STP, but I feel more awkward and that it looks more unnatural than natural, because it, like, I don't know how to explain it. I have to put it on and show you guys, which I might do that and put it in the video, but it just kind of like hangs down too far or something. And it's not that long. It's like 5 inches. I don't even think it's 5. I think it's like 4.5, something like that. So, I don't know. It's just a little weird. I think I'm going to go with a peacock next time I do get an STP. Okay, so I decided to do a video with the STP, and I will show you, there's a pleasure rod, which you can pack with that if you'd like. It makes it a little bit easier to keep it in the shape you want, because I'll take it out in a minute, but it kind of bends, and you can bend it down as well as up. And that's what you use for sex whenever you want to do that, to give you the erection. This is the worst angle. To give you an erection, to make it insertable for your partner or whatever. So this is just me packing with it. I usually wear a harness, but I don't have one on right now. So you can kind of see it's not the most natural looking bulge. So, and this is with the pleasure rod in there, so it is a little bit harder right now than it usually is. But yeah, so it's a pretty big bulge, and it's just a weird shape. I don't know. So that's with the pleasure rod. Okay, so I took the pleasure rod out, and I'm gonna sit down for this because this is like double chin city angle. So this is the pleasure rod that goes inside of it. You just insert it in the hole where you pee, and this is what bends it like up if you want an erection. You can do it straight out too. That's what I do, because when you do it up, it just makes it kind of weird shaped. But when you're packing, you can also bend it down to keep that down so it's not sticking out. Well, it doesn't really stick out that much. I have taken it out, and I do have it packed right now. Again, sorry for the shaky camera. Again, I usually use a harness, but I don't have that on right now, just for the quick video. Didn't feel like putting it on. But this is packing without the pleasure rod, so it's not too bad. Front view. Now the weird thing about it is sometimes if it shifts like to the left or to the right, the tip of it, it's like just the length of it, I think, is the problem, but you can kind of see it when it shifts like that. So that's the part that I struggle with. Like if I wear it to work, if I wear it to work or something, I'm wearing black dress pants material. So it's even worse on that material. It's not as thick as blue jean material would be. So that's where I'm kind of running into my issues, is it not really staying in place how I'd like it to. And that's the only really concern I have. But I felt like if it was just a little bit longer, it would tuck more and it would make it stay in place better, so it would be flopping around. So I think I'm going to get a little bit of a longer one next time, just to make sure that it doesn't kind of do that to where you can see like the tip of it and it just looks like I have a weird awkward boner, like I don't know. So it's probably what I'm gonna end up doing, but I do have an idea, and I will explain that. So, sorry, I couldn't remember where I put this for a second. So I'm thinking about putting the Go Girl inside, because like I was saying before, I have the free time, and it's kind of giving me the issues with the leaking out the sides, and not out the sides, it's out of the back part. Kind of like, just imagine if this didn't have this on it. It was just a flat piece, no seal at all. And it kind of just comes out, this part. Like whenever I have it tucked to my butt, it just spills out. So I'm thinking about putting this inside the hole in the STP and wearing it with this inside of it against me already to see if that will help the leakage or not. Because I won't be able to really see this. I'll see the STP, so that'll help with my dysphoria, but this will help with the actual functionality of it and me not leaking all over myself or peeing on myself while I'm at work, which I haven't done. I mean, it has started to leak, but I usually like stop it whenever it does and not have any issues really. And most of the time I pull my pants all the way down because I'm afraid that it will leak. So I'm going to try that method and see how it works. And I will let you guys know. Probably, maybe. I'll probably forget. Who knows? But I will try my best. But yeah.